Good day fellas, I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with the T32. By the looks of it, I haven't played with this vehicle in like 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. Quite a big surprise, don't you think so? This is one of the tanks which I still have love even to this day. It might be not the most popular tank in the world of tanks, but I still enjoy playing with this vehicle. Plus on top of that, it has a fancy baboon in front near the balls of mine, so you know, I definitely can't complain about this. One more thing which I want to say, fellas, I lately was visiting the Czech Republic, Prague, and I had an absolutely amazing time, and I had a chance to meet with like plenty of the baboons. We were in the jungle, and it was a big fat pleasure and honor to meet with every single of you. So whoever tuned in, thank you very much for that. And in the same time, if we have someone who missed our meeting, remember, you can always follow us on Instagram page at Baboon Paradise, and whenever we are going to choose one or another destination to travel, I always love to meet with you fellas. It doesn't matter where I am. If I am in the Prague, you will have a chance to meet me. If I'm Paris, you will have a chance to meet me, and so on, so on. It's not like I am keeping a humongous secret where I am going, and I do not want to meet people who are watching the content, right? So please keep this in mind. Anyways, looking into all of this, speaking about this situation and speaking about this game, it doesn't look that great for us. There is 2 artists who are looking at us with a humongous smile on their face, so this is not what I want to see. And in this situation, this is going to be quite a hard game, because more likely I'm going to get stunned non-stop, which is quite a bad stuff. But once again, we just simply need to be patient. What is good about the T32? T32 is awesome for playing hold down, okay? As a hold down tank, this tank is very nice, and you can do a lot of bad things for the enemies, and I truly mean it. Obviously, once again, the Jeffs, they are not using the keyboard, and they are going to spank me forever and ever, and my game is going to be a torture in this game, if I can say so. Anyways, looking into the gun of this vehicle, this gun has 320 alpha damage, so it is looking pretty okay in my humble opinion, even nowadays. But the biggest highlight of this tank is not the alpha damage or not the speed, it is armor. Whenever you are sitting hold down, enemies simply has no options to do absolutely anything for you, and you can pretty much chill and you can enjoy yourself while sitting hold down. That's the biggest advantage, at least in my humble opinion, of this vehicle, okay? Plus on top of that, if you are lacking of the penetration, I believe every single of you are familiar with that. You can do a magical trick and things. You can tab the 2 twice, and magically you can actually penetrate the enemy vehicles so much easier, right? I know this is a humongous surprise, and I know how the things are looking like, right? It is absolutely madness, and it is nuts. Now, looking into this situation, it is not ideal, speaking about how the things are looking like for us, okay? I'm very well aware of that. We are losing this game 4-9, but once again, this is not this is the reality of the world of tanks, right? I'm not here to show you the best games ever, one of a kind battle, you know? I am here to show you reality of the world of tanks. And if it happens to be to have this kind of unequal game, you're going to see that. And you know what? Every single of us having the situations like this, and every single of us are feeling this kind of World of Tanks experience. So I believe you can definitely relate to this, if that makes sense, right? Meanwhile, I can see all of the enemies are coming for us super aggressively at this point. I know we are not going to win this game. I am just accepting this, and we are having a solid 5 to 15 game. 5 to 15, fellas. Okay, listen. I think our performance was relatively fine. I don't really feel like we played like a big pile of Kaku. I think we took a good position. I think we holded enemies as long as we physically and possibly could, and we crafted a great score. There is no reason to be sad about this. This is just how World of Tanks are looking like nowadays, right? Meanwhile, looking into all of this, 3.6 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage. We are top by experience, top by the damage, and we broke even. Although I would say we supposed to lose some credits because we completed a couple of missions. So yeah, without further ado, let's go for round number 2. And we are back. Okay, I see. So, for a second game, we are having Berlin map. And you know what, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Speaking about the Berlin map, I started hating this map quite a bit whenever I am playing with a lightly armored tank. It might be light tank, it might be tank destroyer. I just feel like this map nowadays is not as good as it used to be back in the day, as strong as it sounds. Because with a light tank, whenever I'm playing here, I feel like kind of useless, if I can say so, right? But once again, that's only me. So, all in all, how we are going to play this battle? We are going in the typical position here in the heavy line, and we will try to spank enemies whoever are going to make a silly goose pressure, or whoever will try to peek like so. I have no doubts whatsoever some of the enemies are going to be very, very aggressive, and if they will, we are going to make sure they are going to regret their life choices. What am I thinking in this kind of situation? I am thinking about flanking them. I know this might look very, very weird and everything. Oi, Caliban penetrated defender. Conqueror is making pressure. Oi. Okay, plan B, I repeat, plan B. Defender is saying, what the flying F was that? I can't blame him for this, to be completely honest with you. Let's spank him into the lower plate. Conqueror is not very happy, but this is exactly what we want to see. This poor defender. I mean, if I would be in his place, it wouldn't be so funny, but since I am not, you know, I can rely on the situation when you are simply not expecting the things to go south and they are just simply going to that direction, right? I can definitely rely on that, and I believe many of us can. Meanwhile, I have a feeling I might need to dig into the APCRs in a moment speaking about this vehicle. At least that's what I think. Yeah, definitely. We need to start shooting a bit of the gold, because otherwise it is not going to be very fun, I would say. And unfortunately, but there is nothing, I repeat, nothing what we can change about this. Enemy team is relatively aggressive, so good for them. In the same time, we need to figure out what is the right way for us to make sure they are going to regret their life choices, if you know what I mean. Beautiful shot to the VK. I am feeling great, and I am trying to support our guy who is sitting here in the corner, okay? If enemies are going to make pressure like this, we are going to start eliminating them left, right, and center. And this is exactly what we are looking for. This is exactly what we need. This phase is annoying, and he's using his armor pretty damn well, so I definitely need to give thumbs up for this gentleman. I mean, he is doing everything pretty well, honestly. Meanwhile, TS5 is thinking about getting involved here, and if he is going to make a bit of pressure, we are going to spank him left, right, and center. Well, unluckily for us, he is not getting involved. Shame, shame, shame. Still, we need to have a full focus through this window. It is one of the best ways to play this battle, at least in my humble opinion. Meanwhile, beautiful shot to the face. I know VK is going to get involved in a moment. I know the situation is definitely not looking that great. I am very, very well aware of that, and I know I need to run before it's too late. And soon it is going to be too late. Let's try to escape just like so, even though we are taking one for the team, doesn't really matter. I'm trying to run before it's too late. I'm running like there is no tomorrow. I am trying to spank this guy just like so. Unfortunately, this is a critical hit, and Caliban luckily is not penetrating us. That's pretty damn good. I'm trying to spank him just like so, and now I am kind of in a big trouble, I would say. That's okay. Can we penetrate him? Yes, we can. I'm trying to annoy him with a heat ammunition, so hopefully he's not going to be able to penetrate us. Right, he's aiming right into the body hole and we are dead. Okay, so all in all, speaking about this game, fellas, 3-9. I would love to say something different. I would love to say something different, but this is a World of Tanks nowadays. It is a blitz simulator. If you have extra 3 minutes in your life, you can play 3 games in World of Tanks nowadays. I'm not being sarcastic, I truly mean it. So let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's go to the next game. And we are back, unfortunately with a defeat, but I am feeling pretty great with this. Luckily we armor-react at this phase 1, but that did not save us from taking one for the team. All in all, we finished at 2nd by experience and 3rd by the damage. I am honestly feeling pretty happy with this score. We lost 35,000 profits because we were, well, 35,000 credits for obvious reasons, because we were shooting quite a bit of the gold since we are playing in the heavy line. And yeah, that's the score. Let's go for the next one. Fingers crossed it's going to be closer game. Cross fingers together with me, thank you. Who did not cross the fingers? Who? Okay, we have them losing spawn in the fjords, unfortunately, but we are not going to give up, and we are going to try to get as much use as we physically and possibly can. So the first things first, what we want to do, we want to take this position and we want to spank everyone who is trying to go on top of the hill, okay? That's the plan, that's the hope, that's the dream, and after that we'll see what we can do. It is not looking that great, speaking about the situation, and the main reason being why am I saying it is not looking that great is because, unfortunately, but usually this spawn is a losing spawn, at least in my humble opinion, okay? So please keep this in mind. We need to be very, very well aware of that. I know there is a sniper schnitzels in the back, that's why I am trying to relocate just a bit, and I will try to craft a bit better angle to spank enemies whenever they are going to do some silly goose mistakes. So far it looks great. We are not losing this battle by a huge margin, and in fact I would say we are winning the game by a bit of the HP, so that's pretty impressive, fellas. That is pretty impressive. Meanwhile, can we spank the Mr. Scorpion, or in fact anyone else who is sitting here on the corner? That's the question. I am trying to use this position obviously for my advantage and to get as much use as I physically and possibly can, but this is going to be a hard one. We have our E3 who decided to be super duper hyper turbo aggressive, and we need to save him somehow. The thing is, in order for enemies to get involved in this situation, they need to commit for this and they need to go full in. Meanwhile, our E3 is already saying help. We have the Kranwagen who is arriving, and we have the T32, which is me. Okay, it's not that bad, fellas. We still can get plenty of use. Kranwagen is aiming for the Mr. E3, and I think what we need to do at this point, we need to make sure the E3 is going to regret his life choices. Meanwhile, Borat is going in front. Borat is trying to flank the Mr. Kranwagen, and situation is going south very, very, very quickly. We managed to track the guy, and he is dead. Excellent. Our E3 is still holding the situation, is still holding the position. So what we need to do, we need to try to help him as soon as possible. It is not even funny how bad the things are looking like now, but we are trying to do our best in order to save our gentleman. Luckily for us, everything is looking pretty great, and our guy is still alive, and we are showing the dominance against the tier 10 Yoch tank. Yoch tank is trying to eliminate our E3, and he did that, but you know what, it doesn't change the fact that Mr. Yoch is going to be dead meat right in a moment. Yeah, here you go. Unfortunate. Skill, I have a question. What did you said about the losing spawn? Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, truth to be told, our E3 is a champion of the day. Our E3 is the hero, and we are going to write the books about his performance and how he played the game. He stopped 2 tier 10 tanks for a long time, and he pretty much survived the zombie apocalypse. And I truly mean it, like zombie apocalypse to the maximum, if you know what I mean. So that's pretty impressive. Anyways, we know where all of the enemies are sitting at. We are very well aware of that, so all we need to do at this point, we need to make a bit of pressure. Funny fact, fellas, this is a third game. Funny fact, this is the third battle, and we are recording raw footage of the 19 minutes. You know what that basically means? That basically means you are having 15 minutes, 3 games in the in the World of Tanks. Okay, let's teleport into the scoreboard. Oh, we are back, fellas. Oh, yeah, I had such a good giggle. Anyways, we finished everything with a 3000 combined or close for a 3000 combined, 2,600 damage, 300 assisting damage, some damage dealt. We are top by experience. We are 5th by the damage. And all in all, we broke even speaking about this game. And after 3 battles, which took like 5 minutes each, we got 1 victory. Hip hip hooray. We get 2.9 thousand damage. 2.6 thousand damage and 350 assisting damage, which is 3,000 combined for this tank. I wouldn't say it is a bad thing, and I would rate this as a great success, fellas. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time together with us. And if World of Tanks will go in this way, there is a chance we are going to speedrun the YouTube video 3 games below 10 minutes. I have a feeling. Anyways, thank you, fellas. I love you. Take care. Have a good one and see you soon. Skill is out. Peace.